Happy Sunday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday evening, so let's begin. First up, we begin with your COVID-19 updates. One more COVID-19 death announced in New Hampshire. 44 more cases confirmed. Currently, 307 active cases in New Hampshire. Coronavirus in New Hampshire updated data and information. Let's take a look at that right now. And here is a look at that information for all of you right now. There are 7,696 number of people in New Hampshire have tested positive for COVID-19. 6,738,000 number of people in the United States who have tested positive. 436 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. 721 number of people have been hospitalized with COVID-19 in New Hampshire. 198 354 number of deaths from COVID-19 in the United States. And let's take a look at this current map right here of New Hampshire, where current cases of COVID-19 are. Manchester, 42. And let's take a look at this total case map of New Hampshire, where total cases of COVID-19 are. Manchester, 1980. And now let's take a look at these three charts here. Let's start with the first chart here, new cases each day in New Hampshire. In the purple, daily new positive COVID-19 cases. In the orange, new hospitalizations. And in the red are the deaths. And let's take a look at this chart here, current cases. In the purple, total current COVID-19 cases. And in the orange, current hospitalizations. And let's take a look at this chart here, total cases. In the purple, total positive COVID-19 cases. In the orange, total hospitalizations. Red, death, and blue recovered. And now let's take a look at this chart here, age group of cases. Female and male of cases, and risk information. Let's take a look at this chart here, infections, hospitalizations, and deaths. And let's take a look at this chart here, deaths, percent of New Hampshire population, race/ethnicity of cases, and hospitalizations. And a reminder, your common symptoms: fever, lack of smell, cough, difficult breathing, chills, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. How it spreads, and prevention tips. And be sure to stay with the Riley King Network for the latest of your COVID-19 information. And we are following some breaking news into our newsroom right now. 4-alarm house fire in Franklin. Multiple crews at scene. Described as an active scene. Multiple crews are on the scene of a 4-alarm fire at a home at 99 Pleasant Street in Franklin. Officials described the fire as an active scene. Officials have not released information on injuries. This is a developing story. We will keep you updated as we get more information into our newsroom. Officials recovered body of missing fisherman from Lake Massapequa. Crews recovered the victim on Sunday. Here is a photo of that victim. Crews recovered his body today in Lake Massapequa. New Hampshire State Police Marine Patrol have announced that the body of a fisherman missing since Friday night has been recovered from Lake Massapequa. Joseph Moreau of Methuen, Massachusetts, set out on his canoe to go fishing Friday morning, officials said. His wife reported him missing when he didn't return home in the evening. According to officials, members of the New Hampshire Fish and Game Dive Team located and recovered Moreau's body on Sunday. The New Hampshire Medical Examiner's Office responded. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow. Crews found Moreau's car parked at a boat launch at Clare's Landing, and his canoe was found in shallow water with his fishing gear inside. The case remains under investigation. Anyone who may have further information related to this incident is encouraged to contact Marine Patrol Officer Nicholas at 603-293-2037 or by email at nicholas.hroughton@dus.newhampshire.gov. Governor Chris Sununu had a busy day on Saturday. Let's take a listen to that video and that report. Governor Chris Sununu had a busy day on Saturday. On Saturday, Governor Chris Sununu had a busy day. Sununu was all over New Hampshire yesterday. Governor Chris Sununu started his day off at the Wandering Moose Coffee and Gift Shop in Twin Mountain with Rep. Aaron Tapper Hennessy, where they had a cup of coffee. After having coffee with Rep. Aaron Tapper Hennessy, Governor Chris Sununu's next stop and visit was in the town of Carroll, New Hampshire's beautiful new municipal complex. Sununu said this facility got it all. A new library, historical society, food pantry, community room, and all with public safety offices right nearby. An awesome project done right. After being in the town of Carroll, New Hampshire, Governor Chris Sununu had some lunch at the 405 Pub and Grill in Laconia, New Hampshire. Sununu said one of the state's top Keno dealers, thanks to Dave, Henrik, and the entire team for having me. It's 405 somewhere. After having lunch, Governor Chris Sununu's next stop and visit was at the New Hampshire State Parks at Franconia Notch for a ribbon cutting. Sununu said Franconia Notch are among New Hampshire's most beautiful spots. It was my privilege to join members of the Old Man of the Mountain Legacy Fund for today's ribbon cutting on a new wheelchair-accessible fly fishing dock, the funnel phase of the park's Memorial Plaza. After the ribbon cutting, Governor Chris Sununu visited a business at Iron Marina in Alton Bay, New Hampshire. Sununu said the business is booming, one of their best years ever. I stopped by for a quick tour with Joe Kenny this afternoon, thanks to Bruce for showing us around. The last place that Governor Chris Sununu visited was at Concord's new T-Bone is now open. Sununu said restaurants across the Granite State, including the entire Great New Hampshire restaurant family, have taken innovative approaches in line with our COVID-19 guidelines to ensure safety enjoyable experience for all. Looking forward to seeing T-Bone's success. And here are a few photos from his day yesterday. A very busy day for Governor Chris Sununu yesterday. And thank you for watching this news report. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here with more news reports right here on the Riley King Network. Goodbye. Okay, and there you go on that report. Trump holds another campaign rally with few masks and no social distancing. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
There's all now flashpoints in the campaign. According to a new ABC News Ipsos poll, only 35% of those asked approve of President Trump's handling over the pandemic. 65% disapprove. For the latest on the campaign, let's go to ABC's Andrew Dimbert in Washington, D.C. Andrew, good morning to you.
Good morning, Wade. It's really been a busy few days for the Trump team here, trying to clean up some of the president's remarks from the coronavirus to mail-in voting. All the while, his opponent, Joe Biden, unloading on President Trump, accusing him of lying to the American people. This weekend, President Trump heads out west to Nevada, holding another signature in-person rally with no social distancing and few in the crowd wearing masks.
The Democrats are trying to rig this election because it's the only way they're going to win.
It's a sharp contrast to opponent Joe Biden's stumping strategy. Biden has not had large crowds at his events due to coronavirus concerns and only recently started making more public appearances. The Democratic nominee wasting little time attacking Trump, calling his events reckless rallies. The Biden campaign also responding to a new Politico report alleging Trump officials are interfering with CDC reports, stating the administration has put political optics ahead of safety.
I wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down.
Yes, sir.
Because I don't want to create a panic.
Biden also blasting Trump for this interview with Bob Woodward.
Yeah, he said he just didn't want to worry people. Meantime, we're approaching 190,000 dead.
Trump trying to clarify those remarks by evoking World War II historical icon and British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, known for his inspiring speeches as a leader in the fight against Nazi Germany.
He always spoke with calmness. He said, we have to show calmness.
As the race for the White House hits the home stretch, Trump is also again facing backlash for his messaging on mail-in voting, after tweeting and urging voters in the critical battleground state of North Carolina to follow up at polling sites even after mailing in their ballots to vote again if they think their vote wasn't counted. Twitter flagging the president's tweet for violating its civic integrity policy. North Carolina Attorney General Josh Stein pointing out voting twice would be a felony, while urging voters to not do what the president directs. Now, voters in North Carolina can track their ballots online. As for those allegations of CDC interference, a spokesperson for the Department of Health and Human Services says that pandemic policy is driven by science. Eva?
Andrew, thank you.
Well, hey there, G.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And thank you for joining us for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night and bye.